ist Immanuel Kant. I lived my life with rigorous dedication to the big questions. To some of these, my answers really did advance collective human thought. Actually, so that nowadays many scholars say that you can philosophize with me or philosophize against me, but you cannot philosophize without me. But why is that? Well, some of my ideas became recognized as breakthroughs to questions humans were pondering for millennia. These were important questions, such as, what can I know? What ought I to do? And what may I hope for? Let me tell you about my life and my philosophy. It is said I was so comically rigid and punctual that the people of Königsberg could set their clocks based of seeing me on my daily walks at 3:30. Many have caricatured me as a strict, solitary scholar, claiming I had no life following my routines. But that idea is wrong. It is true that I did have consistent routines spending time in serene solitude. It was deliberate. I thrived like this. I could be swept up by my passion for ideas, like when I started reading Jean-Jacques Rousseau's new book, Émile, and I was so engrossed that I lost all track of time and broke my routine. And I also often broke my solitude. I wasn't alone. As an adult, I spent most of my afternoons at gatherings, both as a guest and as a host, socializing with my local community. But more than that, I was someone for others. I spent many lean years as a private tutor and unsalaried lecturer, and supporting my siblings after our parents passed away. It was difficult, but being steadfast to my supreme principle of duty upheld me. And finally, in my mid-40s, did I secure a professorship. So, what was the philosophy that I developed? To capture it in one concise statement, my thinking is centered on human autonomy. That is, the capacity we have to give ourselves laws, moral laws, laws of nature, and even the very principles through which the world appears. To unpack my thinking further, let me start by saying that one must accept that there are limits to what humans can ever know. Humans can never learn or understand reality as it is, in isolation, apart from us. We must accept that, even as much as science can teach us, knowledge about external reality is filtered through the human mind. We can only understand reality as it appears to us. However, despite our detachment from how reality actually is, independently from us, we must live our lives and take action with what understanding we have. The actions we ought to take should be based on rules of duty. Rules we piece together ourselves, through reason. Importantly, with careful thought to others. Always treat every person as an end in themselves, never merely as a means to serve your interests. My appeal is my categorical imperative. Hear it when I say, live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. Human beings have their limits. We can be misled, deceived, and manipulated. We can be used as a means and taken advantage of. But we do all have dignity. We ought to be treated accordingly. Our world is full of noise, misinformation, and ready-made answers. Have the courage to use your own reasoning. Find our place to pause, free of noise and desires, and reconnect with what is right. We are the most free when we choose to act out of careful thought. In truth, much more could be said about my philosophy than what I found fitting for this short video. Many other questions could be raised. So allow me to raise the next one for you. Can you actually be free if you're not using your own reason? This is a question you must answer for yourself. And actually, if you would like to speak with me, then meet me in Wise Thinking. Wise Thinking is a powerful world of wisdom. A world of ideas, if you will. Ask me, what is a worthy pursuit to strive for?